What's up with you, YouTube? Hope you're having a wonderful day, being safe, and all of the good stuff. Welcome back to another video. Other than that, though, hit the like button to sub. We get some spooky. Got some spooky stuff for you. Got some spooky stuff for you.
While her mom was looking after a few kids, one of them freaks out and scares the other children around. The following video recorded the incident, but the reason she shares this video isn't just to show this particular occurrence. Apparently, something else was recorded that has left her completely terrified and she doesn't know what to make of it. This is what was caught. Take a look.
What happened?
I don't know why I was listening to I'm looking around. I got opening on this Oh, so this left record is not even. It's
Did you do that? Were you in there? Were you in there?
okay. I'm so
Who knocked this over? Who knocked this over? Did you do
Somehow, the playhouse in the corner falls on its own even though none of the children had touched it. And strangely, it happens only moments after the child ran out of the room, freaked out over something that happened inside. Neither mom nor anyone else could figure out what had scared the living daylights out of him. But recently, after posting this video, someone noticed a certain detail that might explain why he was so frightened. It goes without saying, but what they spotted has made the daycare owner deeply unsettled. Watch closely. It wasn't until looking closely at the footage that the daycare owner noticed a pair of hands grabbing the doorway. It seemingly recedes back into the room soon after the child lets out a piercing scream, as if reacting to it. Now, after seeing many comments on this, the daycare owner's daughter, who posted this video, makes another video giving an update on this whole situation.
I wanted to quickly show you exactly what it was that was scaring the little kid that my mom was watching. So pretty much the house, and obviously it's pretty hefty, so it really doesn't make any sense that it would just fall on its own like that. And this is the room. The crazy thing about this is that there was like markings at the top of the entranceway of like the doorway, and I guess in the video you can see hands gripping onto the doorway. I don't really know what to make of that. I thought at first that it was like bugs or something like that, but it looked almost like two hands like gripping on the top, like leading into this room, just like. But the main thing, and the reason that the little boy was screaming, is actually in here.
Okay.
We have this covered up for a reason.
So, why is it inside?
Apparently, the little boy told my mom that he saw a face in these mirrors. We already found someone who's going to take it off our hands and pick it up on Facebook Marketplace.
As if things couldn't get any more creepy, we now know why the little boy had screamed. He had seen something in this vanity mirror. According to him, he saw a face. For this reason, they've been covering this up with a bedsheet so that none of the kids get spooked. They don't know who or what he saw, but they've been keeping all the kids away from going inside, and they plan to keep it that way until the buyer who found this on Facebook Marketplace comes to pick it up. But one night, while looking over at the security cameras, the daycare owner's daughter sees that the child safety gate is opening on its own.
Okay. It's getting interesting. Well, it got interesting when we saw we have a mirror that has like a face on it.
That's
or, like,
fucking creepy.
you can see like a face in the mirror or something like that. That's
Do it again.
kinda interesting.
Like, yeah, okay. Do it again.
Is it possible it just dropped
I'll wait.
down and opened because of the air? I guess that'll be like a bad lock, you know what I mean? So
Do it again. Open the gate.
I thought I heard something, but none of mine. I don't really see it.
Out of nowhere, something behind the sheet sticks out. It happens right when she tells the supposed entity to open the gate. Although nothing happens with that, this happens instead. But it's not just this which has caught the attention of the daycare owner's daughter. It's also what appears in the middle of the sheet. After standing up and recording the vanity mirror, two little indents appear on the cover, looking just like fingers pressing from the other side. The thing is though, there shouldn't be another side. The only thing beneath the sheet is the vanity mirror, which doesn't have any moving pieces, but here, something moves. Upon seeing this, she immediately bolts out in a panic frenzy as something with the creepy mirror just happened. She has no idea what was underneath, but whatever it was, she has no intention of finding out or going back into this room.
I don't know, very like I'll be honest with you. The little like the first thing that poked out, I'll be like, you know, it could be like the sheet just moving, like a bug or something like that. And the sheet, you know, it's a lot of reasons why the sheet can move, or like the first poke or whatever it is. You know, it's a lot of reasons. But the second thing, I don't really understand. Like, I didn't really see anything crazy. Like, listen, when he explained it to me, I was like, oh, okay. But like, it's barely noticeable. And like, for you to say it looks like hands, I don't, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But it's something though. It is something there. It's something there. So I'm not saying it's nothing there. I'm just saying like, for you to say it's hands, it's a little, I don't know.
She has since locked the door, making sure no kids get inside.
That we're gonna keep the room closed off from the kiddos for now so they can play in the rest of the space.
While she waits for the buyer to pick up this item, the door remains shut. Now, not much else is known about this story, but even with a lack of info, it's still pretty creepy, which of course is often the case with these videos. But until further updates, this one remains a mystery.
You know, I just don't understand the situation though. Personally, me, if I had a Alright,
Now,
before
this
I was
next video was recorded by
okay, before I was really interrupted by a commercial in a video, um, I want to say this was what was I gonna say again? Oh yeah, if it was a ghost in my house type shit, I'll be getting paper. You know what I mean? Like, and not only people gonna be like, "Hey, can I visit your house for the ghost type shit?" Right? Give me that money, and you can visit the house type stuff. You know what I mean? Not only that, I would have videos on videos on videos of this ghost doing some crazy stuff. It didn't matter to me if people believed it or not. Only thing I know is I'm running in the bread. Obviously the ghosts will get paid. You know what I mean? I don't condone not paying the man that's making the money type shit. You know what I mean? So like the ghosts will get some ghost dollars. You know what I mean? I'll go ahead and get some of that ghost paper and give it to the ghost. You know what I mean? High shit. High shit. Other than that, I'm just joking around.
by a nurse who filmed this video for an older woman living in a nursing home. It was 2019 when she took this video, but even to this day, this footage continues to keep her up at night. She recorded this video for the lady since she asked to be filmed. She wanted a video of herself blessing a room where apparently many residents have passed away. The seniors call this the death room because weirdly enough, whenever a resident stays there, they either get really sick or pass away within a month or two. It's a very odd occurrence, but the old lady plans to cleanse the room and post the video to her Facebook group. But
So you telling me they call this the death room and they still put people in that room? Is that not bad for like oh, they know this room's the death room. Every time someone gets into this room, they end up dying or getting really sick. So why do you still have that room there? Why is it still able to be booked or whatever? It's like what are we doing? I'm sorry, I'm just really confused. Why we okay, never mind.
Fortunately, she doesn't post it because things don't go according to plan. This is what was caught.
Heavenly Father, I ask for your divine presence to fill this space. May your light shine brightly through every room, cleansing this home of any negativity, fear, or unrest. Let peace dwell in every corner, and love be the foundation of every wall. Bless this home with your protection, surrounding it with your angels, and shielding it from harm and evil. May every door be a passage to your grace, and every window open to your blessings. In Jesus' name. May every door be a passage to your grace, and every window open to your blessings. In Jesus' name.
It happens quickly, but the rosary gets lifted. Yet saying that is an understatement because looking closely, it actually appears as if someone had yanked the string of beads. However, no one is there. The only plausible explanation would be that the old lady had moved her arm or wrist, which made the rosary move, but clearly she doesn't. Now, the person who took this is a nurse who works at this care center, and she states that while taking this video, she couldn't help but feel nauseous. She no doubt believes that there's something off with this room, and mentions that there have been other incidents involving this space. One particular incident that she can't stop thinking about is when one of her coworkers recorded this. During a group therapy session, which included a therapy dog, this happened.
I just don't understand. By the way, I really gotta say, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But she was beautiful. She was really beautiful. But other than that, though, it was on my mind. But like, I wanted to say is, it's crazy that they have this room that they know people die in and they're sick in, and still uses it. But then it's the other crazy thing is what caught my mind is how she was reading that shit off of paper. I was like, you don't got that shit in your brain? That should be like literally stuck in there. You know what I mean? You should be saying that stuff so much that it gets stuck in your brain, type stuff. Like you don't even know anything else besides that. But like that's what I think it was a play lesson. I think someone just off the dome type shit. I guess do you have a Bible you walk with too, though?
Really?
I believe it. I believe it any dog, so like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I believe it's haunted.
For some reason, the therapy dog breaks away from the group to stare at this room, which happens to be the same room where many people have passed away. This is unusual since dogs like this are trained to stay calm and close to their handler, yet strangely, they do this. But even weirder is the fact that they're whimpering. If no one or anything is there, then what was causing them to act this way? Only one answer comes to mind according to the nurses who work here, and it's that the room is haunted. Knowing that the so-called death room has had many elders pass away inside, residents and nurses aren't surprised by this video. But to this day, strange things continue to happen, and it's always, for some reason, involving this room.
Why is it beeping? I don't know, no one's in there. It's crazy. Get the light, get the light. You say you checked it? Yes. Did you just get that on camera? No. Stop. I'm not following you anymore. I don't like this. No, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this.
The one thing that makes it like hard to believe though is just the point that it's all can be faked. You know what I mean? Like the only thing that was like really believable is like the dog and the girl that was praying. You know what I mean? That's the only two things that I'll be like, yeah, that's just hard to debunk right there.
We're gonna stop this right now.
I was in the bathroom.
Just like before, the room is empty, yet somehow things continue to happen inside as if someone were still living there. It's no wonder why some residents have taken it upon themselves to fix this so-called problem. From cleansing the room to asking the supposed presence to stop the activity, they've done all they could to end the occurrences. However, as it seems, nothing has changed. To this day, they don't know what's going on with this room. But like all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Just what exactly is happening with room 112?
It feels like I can see something there, but like I don't know if I see something.
At around 3 p.m. on a quiet Saturday, Bonita Adonis was home alone watching TV inside her kitchen. It wouldn't be long before her husband came back from the grocery store. According to her, it isn't often the case that she has the whole house to herself, especially considering that her relatives are staying over for a few months. But even they are away from home, leaving Bonita completely alone. However, that may not be entirely true, because based on what was captured on a security camera inside her kitchen, this happened.
Holy shit. That scared the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie to my heart beating right now, bro. I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that. I did not think that was gonna happen. I'm thinking like, oh, you're gonna have something running around. We're gonna have probably something get pushed off a little bit. That bitch was swinging. All right, that bitch was swinging. All right. Hell no, I'm moving. Fuck this shit. Nah, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. That ain't my house. What the fuck? Hell no. I was talking about, I'm gonna film some videos of this bitch. I ain't filming no videos with that bitch. She dangerous. Someone dangerous ghost right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Dangerous ghost. But like, I'll be honest. I wouldn't be in the house in the first place at this point. I'm ghost myself.
If it wasn't for the passing figure that briefly appeared, Bonita says that she would have written this off as nothing more than an issue with the stove. But seeing how it shook uncontrollably before lifting up and crashing down only seconds after the shadow makes her think this was anything but a typical appliance issue. Now obviously, stoves don't do this, but it's this fact alone that has convinced Bonita and her family that an unseen presence had done this. And perhaps, as they believe, it's a presence they're familiar with. As mentioned earlier, Bonita's relatives are staying over for a few months. They had gathered there after the recent passing of Bonita's grandmother, who passed away naturally under Bonita's care. Maybe, according to them, this might have been her spirit. But despite what they believe, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Just what exactly occurred here? Was a ghost responsible for this? Or had something else been at play here that could explain this? Let me know what you think.
That bit was okay. Okay, listen. If that's not a ghost, crazy timing for something, some type of shadow to pass by, and then for that to just like break and twist and pick up like that. Like, what did you do to your stove for something like that to happen? For real? That is like, that scared the shit out of me. I ain't gonna lie. So like, if that's not a ghost, that is some crazy stuff, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That is pretty crazy. Um, Give me your thoughts inside the comments, please. I appreciate that very much to know what y'all thinking about this one. Now, this one, this is good. This is a good shit. So I'm looking for real.
Now, this next video was posted by a mother who writes that on August 13 of 2025, her daughter was alone downstairs when suddenly her Ring camera recorded something that has left her extremely concerned. It's been barely a month and a half since Jacqueline and her daughter moved into this new house. And now, after seeing what happened to her daughter on this night, she's not sure if staying here is safe. While Jacqueline is upstairs taking a shower, her daughter is by herself in the kitchen. Suddenly, this happens.
Time blowing off steam. But now at the casino, she's planning to avenge Paul's death. She lures Victor into a trap, letting him gain his confidence, win a few hands just to see what his tendencies are. But then she goes for the throat.
Within 4 hours, Sally has cleaned Victor out, winning the entire $100,000.
Frequently in a poker game like this, because the stakes are so high, emotions are so high, these disputes are carried away from the poker table. You would become so angry that you would act out violently.
Instead of just leaving the game this time, Sally's scared.
With her arm clutched, Jacqueline's daughter immediately runs upstairs to tell mom that something had touched her. Jacqueline froze upon hearing the words that no parent would ever want to hear their own child say. But unfortunately, there's evidence. Something had apparently left a mark on her forearm. Now, Jacqueline states that this photo was taken only minutes after being told by her daughter, at which point she reviewed the footage from downstairs. Seeing no one else around, she wasn't sure what to make of this. But seeing the bag on the couch move on its own and a small object throw itself at her daughter has led her to believe that this was supernatural. Whether paranormal or not, her daughter's suddenly crying and the mark on her arm is pretty strange. But as always, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions.
Alright, so the only thing that's debunked, like you can debunk from this, is definitely the bag part. And well, actually no, the bag part you can debunk, and then the rock or wherever it got thrown, you can definitely say something. Like you can say someone's behind the couch and throw it. You know what I mean? Because it's like the blind spot for the camera. It looks like up higher type stuff. You can actually see like what's behind the couch, a little bit better. Then you can definitely say that was some random ass stuff. Then a bag right there, literally could just be the wind blowing, you know what I mean? They could have a fan, they can have a, you know, something. They have like something that's like blowing with, you know, air. They just be, you know, the regular, just air, like a window open or something like that. And just blow air in. And her getting hurt, again, you can debunk it to really say, oh, the mother just did that after the work, after, but I don't really think a mother will. Actually, I don't know, bro. I don't know, cause some moms do be crazy, you know what I mean. But like, I don't think it's a bad mom, you know what I mean. I don't think it's no bad mom. So I believe that she probably accidentally. You can say she accidentally hurt herself too, you know what I mean. You can, you know, if people out there that get easily bruised.
What are your thoughts on this one?
So I don't know.
Now, taking place inside a family's home, a mother named Courtney films a video of a car seat sitting in the living room. It belongs to her baby daughter, who isn't using it at the moment. However, if she had been, then what just happened earlier wouldn't be so creepy, because according to Mom, it was just then that the car seat shook on its own.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I did not know the dog there. The dog sounded like a demon. Is that the dog making
Literally nothing here.
I think so. I'm not sure.
My baby is sleeping. Don't have a remote. It just did its own thing.
Even the family dog was freaked out by this. They growl and bark as if sensing something dangerous, but clearly nothing is there. If a couple of toys had been there, then one could argue that the shaking was mainly due to a child's toy that vibrates. But as Courtney explains, that wouldn't be possible because the way it shook was too intense for any toy to generate. The car seat had done this on its own. While nothing in this video seems to show what it could have been, it's the following video that Courtney shared where things get much weirder. According to her, there had been another creepy incident just like this, but unlike recently, this one has left her terrified. While folding laundry and listening to her favorite podcast, this happens.
I'm just gonna give this one lady a chance. We'll see how it goes. And we drive there. It's 2.5 hours.
Okay, but like, why is the camera set up like that? See, like, the other thing that really like bothers me with some of these videos is like how these cameras are set up. You know what I mean? Like, let's say this. Is this like a like actual like camera to like for like protection type shit, or like what is the camera for? You know what I mean? Because you have Ring cameras, you know, and it goes in front of your door. You know, and you got those for cameras, right? They go in front of your door, you know, because you know you don't want to open the door to a stranger. You know what I mean? You know, you don't know what the stranger has. So like, what are these cameras like? And then I know you have the what's it called, the baby cam. You know what I mean? You have the baby cam. So you got that to watch over your baby. So I understand those cameras, right? Being in the house. And then, you know, sometimes you just have, you know, like one camera set up in like a certain room for protection, you know what I mean? Or for like just knowing who's going in and out of your house, you know what I mean? But like they're always at like a certain angle, like want to be like on like a tall shelf or somewhere, you know what I mean? They're in angles that will like give you the best like the best scenery, I guess, you know what I mean? So, but this camera is like right behind her, and that's what's bothering me. Is like, did she set this up? Like, was she like planning on something happening, or like what's the idea of this camera being here? You know what I mean? That's what was going through my mind. It's like, why is this camera right here? How did she like know something's gonna go down? You know what I mean? I could be overthinking this though. I apologize. It's just me overthinking probably.
And it looked exactly like my vision. And immediately my heart,
give me your thoughts
like,
and stuff
I
in the
cannot
comments,
explain the feeling in my heart. Like, it just felt warm, and I'm like, this is it. Like, this is my vision. And you guys are like, wow, this sounds like such an amazing story. God is good. God is great. He is all the time. But there's more to it. And this is just, wow. Looking back, I'm like, God really, he just loves us so much. But so I secured that wedding venue. It's great. Everything's good to go. I signed the papers. I called Drew. He was like, you know, sick at the PA school at this time, and so he couldn't tour with me. He had a test that day, and I was like, this is it. This is my vision. And so fast forward to the wedding day. Fast forward to the wedding week. The entire the wedding, it says it's going to pour down, storm down that whole week. Not only that, it's going to be hot.
That's pretty
Like something out of a horror movie, Courtney's dog begins to growl in an empty space. They walk slowly and cautiously as if scared to approach whatever is there. Then, after leaving the room, this happens. A baby bottle slightly moves before plunging right next to Courtney. Naturally, she gets up and leaves in a panic frenzy with her baby. Something weird had just happened, and she wasn't having it. Now, despite there being not much info on the story, it's pretty clear that something strange is going on at Courtney's home, whether it's a ghost or not. These two occurrences have no doubt scared the living daylights out of her. But for now, as with most videos, this one remains a mystery.
Alright, here we go.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. Now this final segment features a few clips that all come from a bakery in West Virginia, and it goes without saying, but each video is pretty creepy. The bakery in question is known as Rock City Bakery, and recently, the co-owner of the shop has been posting videos that she wasn't able to share until recently. Now according to Morgan, the co-owner, all these incidents that were caught on camera are thought to be the doing of a ghost that all employees call Harry. Harry, apparently, has been responsible for all strange things that happen at work. From kitchen trays that fly off the counter, to heavy equipment that appears to be pushed by an unseen force, it's safe to say that the bakery has seen a lot of
Okay, that one though, that's look, I'll be honest. This one's some type of chair though. Like it's a heavy equipment on not like a big surface. Like the surface is pretty small. I expect it to fall, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, cause like it takes like if it's like a small surface, it takes a little bit of a misplacement for it to fall. Type shit, you know what I mean? Like some type of shake, will move it a little bit. Like moving it a little bit, and like you shake it a little bit, or like it's a little bit too much of a push over, it will tumble over type stuff. You know what I mean? But I could be wrong.
Equipment that appears to be pushed by an unseen force. It's safe to say that the bakery has seen a lot of creepy stuff, but nothing compares to the following two videos that were caught at this bakery. According to Morgan, these are videos that she doesn't like to watch as it makes her feel uneasy when she comes to work. Now just for context, Morgan would always find misplaced items around the shop, but the one item that's commonly found in odd places is a plastic bowl that's shaped like a spider web. There's actually more than one of these, and for some reason, each one is usually found in places where they shouldn't be in. Morgan believes that Harry, the ghost, is responsible for this. It would happen so often that Morgan had to throw away all the bowls to stop the activity, and it did stop for a while, but then one day, while working a busy shift, Morgan notices a spiderweb bowl laying on the couch where all the customers sit. Perhaps someone had brought it in and left it by accident. Regardless of how it got there, Morgan was spooked out of her mind. So, she checks the cameras to see how the bowl had got there, and what she sees scares her to her core. According to Morgan, it appears as if the bowl had morphed out of a painting inside their shop. Have a look.
It does.
Like viewers, Morgan doesn't know what to make of this. It looks as if the bowl came out of the painting. She believes that this had to be Harry somehow doing this as an attempt to get back at her for throwing the bowls away. While it's unsure if that's the case, another incident similar to this one was caught on camera that's made her and everyone else at the bakery pretty unnerved. During the late hours of the night, this happens.
That's so weird though. What the fuck?
Like before, something comes out of a painting, but this time, more things happen around. Looking closely, a plastic skeleton falls on its own, but after whatever this was had come out of the painting. As it turns out though, that object was a can of soda. Not really sure what to make of this, Morgan shares the footage online in the hopes that someone could explain this. So far, neither video has been solved, but still, there continues to be strange things that happen at this bakery. Whether it's Harry the ghost or something else, they're still freaked out by all these occurrences. But of course, what are your thoughts on this? Let me know down below.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you though. That's one way to make your shop famous, if you ask me. Should call it the haunted shop and like And a lot of people will come by and check out if it actually is haunted. Not only that, hey, at least your name be out there, you know what I mean? But give me your thoughts inside the comments as well, please.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future. Also, be sure to check out the official TikTok account for this channel. That being said, until next time.
Hit that sub button. Hit that sub button. Hit that sub button. And that like button too. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. But other than that, hope you enjoyed the video. Enjoy my reaction. And thank you very much for coming. I appreciate you very much for coming. I really do appreciate that. Much love to every last one of y'all. And see you on the next one. God bless y'all. Be safe. Peace out.